Hey guys, Trevor Boone from Emerald City Guitars, and today my pick of the day is this 1971 Gibson ES-175. So the name is derived from the original pricing for this guitar, debuted in 1949, and a little bit different than the L5 and the Super 400. This was an all laminate construction, which I don't know if it was accidental or not, but it really assisted in helping reduce some of that feedback, especially with the two humbuckers being a semi-hollow body. This guitar especially kind of transferred over to the rock scene as well when they switched to these cool humbuckers rather than P90s or Charlie Christians or whatnot. So really cool guitar. First guitar to have the Florentine Cutaway here, which is basically this nice little cutaway shape opposed to a rounder or no cutaway at all. This has the 1/11/16 nut width, parallelogram inlays, just a really, really sweet piece. So this is a Norland era ES-175. They switched the headstock degree from 17 to 14 in 1969. This is in 1971, so it falls in that 14-degree headstock angle. This specific guitar is seriously flawless. It's perfect. The back looks amazing. Somebody really, really loved this guitar, took great care of it. You know, and this is kind of considered obviously a jazz box archtop, but like I said, this is a guitar that you can do all the cool jazz stuff or soft acoustic quality pieces, but the humbuckers totally make this a rock machine too. And I always love seeing it on stage just because there's another dimension with that. You just get that cool acoustic qualities and there's just a little bit more going on. So I always applaud guys playing these on stage, and really nice size opposed to some of the bigger bodies that Gibson was producing. This one fits really nice in pretty much anybody's stature, I'd say. It's a cool kind of just medium size archtop. We have the rosewood board here, and as you can see, it's just a really dark, nice quality rosewood, original pick guard, all that. These are patent number pickups, some of my favorite pickups. So after the PAFs, or patent applied for, they got that and they became patent number pickups, and that's what you have in here. A lot of guys argue that they're just as good as the PAFs. I think each pickup is kind of its own thing and should be considered individually, but these two sound really good. Something I always check with these 175s, especially the vintage ones, because you want the most out of your guitar. The neck, middle, and bridge are just really, really balanced and very distinct. Some of these that I've tried before, you know, you don't get the three obvious pickup changes. This one is very, very much bridge, middle, neck, and you can hear it. Again, I just want to talk about how good this thing looks. Really, really a lovely piece that someone cherished, obviously, and they still make it to this day. One of my favorite archtops that Gibson makes, and this is a really cool era because you're not having to spend 10 grand, 12 grand, 20 grand. It's a great, great investment. They're not making them like this anymore. It's got that old wood, very resonant. Even acoustic, this thing sings back. Really love this piece. So my pick of the day for guitar is obviously this Gibson ES-175, made in 1971. I'm going through the tried, true, and trusted 1966 Fender Deluxe Reverb amp. I own one of these amps. I love them. I can get away with pretty much doing anything. Maybe not hardcore death metal, but get a pedal for that. This is a C12Q speaker in it, just 112. But yeah, 22 watts, just killer, killer Fender amp that everyone loves. They still make it, and to me, this was like the peak era. And so on these amps, you obviously have your reverb and vibrato, two things that Fender's very well known for, and this is seriously one of the best configurations for that. It's still, you know, the 112 is very directional, very punchy. You can get a really cool kind of rock and roll tone out of it, where the two tins and the Vibrolux give it a little bit more of a bell-like and high cleans. These get thrashy or shreddy, however you want to say it. They're a lot of fun and a lot of sustain in that. So anyways, I thought it'd be a cool combination, do a little bit of the archtop cleans with the humbuckers, but into an amp that you can hear the wood, the pickups, and it's definitely gonna give you a true idea of what these two sound like. All right, so I'm gonna take this 1971 ES-175 and hand it over to Ian Crawford, have him plug into the 66 Deluxe Reverb, see how it sounds. right, guys, so that was a 1971 Gibson ES-175. Really, really cool archtop for any genre. Plugged in through this Deluxe Reverb from 1966. Hope you guys enjoyed it and see you next time.